Rome in the 1700s was a city suspended between glory and decay. By this time, Rome remained the spiritual heart of Catholic Europe, ruled by the popes, yet it was no longer the political center of an empire. Its population hovered around 140,000 people, living among ruins that were already more than 1,000 years old. In this video, I use modern AI tools to bring historic paintings, engravings, and prints to life, allowing us to shift perspective, change camera angles, and move through the same scenes in ways their original artists never could. First, I want to talk about the heart of Papal Rome. This view shows St. Peter's Square. By the early 1700s, St. Peter's Square was the symbolic center of Rome. This view shows Bernini's vast colonnade, completed in 1667, stretching out like open arms. From the foreground, pilgrims approach across uneven cobblestones. In the midground, vendors sell candles, rosaries, and small religious medals. In the background, the dome of St. Peter's Basilica dominates the skyline. The air smells of incense and damp stone. Bells echo across the square. Crowds gather for papal blessings, but the space is tightly controlled. Guards watch carefully for disorder. Pickpockets work quietly among the faithful. This square mattered because it projected papal authority to the world. Later in the 19th century, it would be reshaped again as Rome modernized. This view shows the streets around the Pantheon. By the 1700s, the Pantheon was already ancient. This view shows narrow streets wrapped tightly around its massive columns. The camera glides past laundry hanging from windows and market stalls pressed against Roman walls built from recycled stone. Daily life here is loud and crowded. Donkeys pass through shouting vendors. The smell of bread, sweat, and stagnant water fills the air. Rainwater pools in the streets because drainage is poor. Fire and disease are constant fears. Records suggest outbreaks of malaria and typhus were common in nearby districts, yet the Pantheon mattered because it survived when so much else collapsed. It remained in use as a church, preserving it. Today, it still stands, surrounded by the same tight urban fabric. This view shows the Roman Forum. This view shows the Roman Forum not as a monument, but as pasture land. By the 1700s, it was known as the Campo Vaccino, the cow field. In the foreground, cattle graze among fallen columns. In the midground, fragments of temples rise from the soil. The background shows churches built directly into ancient ruins. Shepherds move slowly through the space. Bells jingle on animals. The ruins are quarried for stone. Travelers sketch the scene, aware they are witnessing history decaying in real time. This mattered because Rome's past was literally being dismantled. Later excavations in the 19th century would clear this land. Today, the Forum looks very different, but these layers explain why. This view shows the Tiber River. By the 1700s, the Tiber was both lifeline and threat. This view shows barges loaded with grain drifting past crumbling embankments. In the foreground, washerwomen beat clothes against stone. In the background, bridges like Pont Sant'Angelo connect the city. The river smells of algae and waste. Flooding is common. In 1703, severe floods damaged homes and churches. Policing the river is difficult and smuggling is widespread. The Tiber mattered because it fed Rome. Later, embankments would be built to control it. Today, the river is contained, but its role remains central. This view shows Piazza Navona. This view shows Piazza Navona in full motion. By the early 1700s, it was one of Rome's liveliest spaces. Built over the ancient Stadium of Domitian, its shape still echoes Roman entertainment. The children run across the square, fountains splash, musicians play, but tensions simmer. Fights break out between rival neighborhoods. Papal authorities maintain order through patrols. The square mattered as a social center. Later renovations refined its appearance. Today, it survives as one of Rome's most recognizable piazzas. Well, this view shows the Spanish Steps. By 1725, the Spanish Steps were newly completed. This view shows the staircase rising toward Trinidad dei Monti. In the foreground, travelers rest. In the midground, flower sellers shout prices. In the background, foreign embassies signal Rome's international role. This area attracts artists, diplomats, and criminals alike. Theft is common. The steps matter because they connect elite and popular Rome. Today, they remain a focal point of the city. This view shows a Roman workshop district. This view shows a dense artisan quarter. Blacksmiths hammer iron, leatherworkers scrape hides. The smell of smoke and animal fat fills the air. Guilds regulate work, but poverty is widespread. Fires spread easily. Yet these workshops power Rome's economy. Many streets still follow these same patterns today. This view shows Castel Sant'Angelo. By the 1700s, Castel Sant'Angelo served as fortress and prison. This view shows guards on the walls. Below, prisoners are escorted inside. It matters as a symbol of papal power. Today, it stands as a museum, but its silhouette is unchanged. This view shows a plague-era hospital. Records suggest Rome remained fearful of disease. This view shows a hospital courtyard. Patients lie on straw beds. Doctors wear simple garments, relying on limited medical knowledge. These spaces mattered for survival. Later reforms improved public health. Today, little remains of these early facilities. This final view shows rooftops fading into twilight. Church bells ring. Smoke rises from hearths. The city quiets, but danger remains after dark. Rome in the 1700s was fragile, crowded, and deeply alive. Through AI reconstruction, the distance between then and now feels smaller. If there's another city, moment, or scene you'd like to explore this way, let me know in the comments. Again, thank you so much.